Good morning and welcome to the morning show with Angel and Tina. Tina, how are you doing today?
Doing fabulous, but I don't think we're live.
We're not?
I don't either.
Oh,
Now we are.
I don't think we're live.
I think we
I
were.
heard you say that actually.
Yeah, we were live. Were we not? Maybe we are. Oh, we are now. Here.
On my end, I usually see that it says Facebook streaming live right when you're saying it. And I was like, waiting for
Okay.
it.
All right. All right. Here, editing purposes. 3, 2, 1. Good morning and welcome to the morning show with Angel and Tina. Tina, how are you doing today?
Welcome. Guess what? My computer finally stopped updating last night about 7:30.
You mean, because we were going, you started it at 10:30 in the morning.
At 10:30, because remember I couldn't get on with my video. Everything was working and Angel says, turn your computer off and turn it back on. It'll
turn it back on, right? A lot of times my computer.
So I did.
Do that.
Said, we need to update this and this and this and this and this. And I was like, oh man. So I'm like rushing around trying to get on my iPad. My iPad is not charged. So I'm charging that up and I'm on my phone, like trying to watch you. And then around 4 o'clock, I come over and it says, it's just like sitting there. And I'm like, how come it's not saying nothing? It's not moving. It still says 3 hours. I'm like, ugh. So I restart my computer again and it restarts itself all over again. This morning I had to log into every single thing again because, you know, it logged me out of everything. And I'm like, what's that password again? But guess what? Today I'm here. So that's all that matters, right? And it is one of my favorite things because we have one of my favorite people in the world here with us today. Our award-winning producer, Zondra Evans, is in the house.
Yes, I'm in the house.
I'm in his house.
I haven't been here. Have I been in the house in 2021? I don't think so.
I don't think so. You came on my birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't been here. So I'm so excited to be here today.
I'm so excited.
She's a busy woman because every time I talk to this chick, she's like, I just signed another producer. I just signed another producer. I got this going on. I got this going on. I got this. I'm like, oh my God.
I was scrolling through all the producers just this morning, all the shows, Zondra, that you have on the Zondra TV network. I mean, this thing goes on and on and on. I was on my phone. I was like, wait a minute, look at this. Like nobody can touch this. You are, yeah.
You like MC Hammer.
It was.
Hey, touch it.
Yeah. So, right, you got her. Well, the thing.
Only us would know how to do the dance.
You can't even see it on my little thing, but I'm
you can.
Scrolling. Oh, there's another show. There's another show. Oh, there's Angel.
There's us.
There's another show. There's another show. There's another one and another one and another one. And I mean, holy cow. And we're not done yet. And we're not done yet. Look at this. Like it. Oh, wait, there's more. There's more. It's like, girl,
it's crazy. It's crazy, but I love it.
Okay. So little background about what you all been like, how did this happen?
How did this happen?
Don't give away all your dirty little secrets, right? Some of your proprietary secrets, but like you are leaps and bounds. We've said this, we've been saying this for years, pioneering, leading the way, just forward thinking, taking action. And you were just unstoppable. This is incredible because I remember the day you're like, I think I'd like to get like 5 producers. That would be good. Let's see, right?
In fact, that was her goal in 2020. 5. And what was it that you ended up with?
12. And
it's not doubled. Yeah,
and still going. In fact, I was having a little chat yesterday or Monday about another gal who's coming on and doing another I'm like, every conversation I have, Zondra, is, do you think I should have my own TV show? Angel, do you think I should have my own TV show? Because I'm like, I think the answer is yes. I think the answer.
And her and I were talking the other day about doing The Bachelorette. the Zondra Bachelorette show.
I love it.
Yeah,
I need
Tina
it. I need a bachelor show.
No, I need it first.
Tina. Yeah. You two could totally do that.
We instead of roses, we can give, I don't know.
Well, we have our blue roses. We're going to talk today about blue roses.
Yes.
Ooh, yes, honey.
TV network. We're going to talk about some new stuff you've got coming down the pike, but it could just be a love fest with Zondra for an hour.
Right? I mean, I just absolutely love this girl. She always, like, she calls, she's like one of those friends. Listen, I've never met her in person, but once we do meet, it's probably going to be a big, huge, I don't even know what to get us apart, because when she calls me, we talk for hours and hours, but we go from like laughing till we like pee our pants to like praying like on our hands and knees to crying. Like it's such a great friendship, and there's just like, I'm emotional. It is such a great friendship. So I am so grateful for you, and so honored to be not one of your producers on your show, but honored to be your friend too.
Oh, I love you, Tina Mina. I love y'all. I couldn't have done, I promise you. You know, when I think about the forward movement, I wouldn't have been able to do any of it without both of you. And Angel, you've been like there from day one when I was crying and slinging snot. What do I do? And Tina, you've just stepped in, and you're a wonderful person. I love you so much.
Oh, yeah. Angel is that person. Like, you know, I think I took over your, is this ever gonna happen?
ever.
Okay, and it has happened. It has happened in such a big way for you, Zondra. It is, and it's continuing to happen. I think you've just been like picking at the iceberg for so long, trying to make headway, and then all of a sudden, there's like a tunnel. Like the whole thing is just like opening up, and there's something so beautiful on the other side.
Yeah, I'm excited. I am excited. And you're right. I'm pitching away, just kind of with the pick fork, just trying to, make my way. But here's the thing. I was a little bit late this morning, y'all, because I was on a discovery call. And I know, Angel, every time I do a discovery call, I hear your voice going one to many. And I'm like, okay, but I still do the one-on-ones. Some people just deserve a one-on-one. And, Clubhouse has really made that be like people want to just be one-on-one. But I just got off of a call where I was saying that 4 years ago, Angel, people were looking at me like a deer in headlights, like, she need to go get her job, because nobody's going to be watching, TV by their phone, and they're not going to have only streaming technology, Amazon, Roku, and, go get a job, Zondra. And now it's like.
And now that's all people have. People, like a lot of people don't have cable because they have Netflix and Roku and Hulu, and they're using all these subscriptions.
It's crazy. So I'm excited. I'm blessed. I'm favored. The people that are around me are so amazing. Like, it's easy to make them look good on TV because they're so amazing already. So I have this amazingness around me that just, it speaks in volume about, the people that I've gotten to know through this thing called TV.
I love it. I love it. So Zondra, let's give a little shout out about what the ZTV network, what the Zondra TV network is, what it's all about. You've got something really unique that you bring to the table, your incubator for all of your producers. Because if anybody's thinking, right, they've got content, they're hosting a podcast, they've got YouTube content, which everybody is, they could take that up a notch, right? And start their own TV show on the Zondra TV network, which gives them that umbrella, that boost, right? That collaboration, that brand, that elevate, the distribution that's already, it's already built in. I don't want to steal your thunder, right? But
It's all of that. It's all of that. I'm very grateful. When I began to, hear that little small voice inside, and I think we all.
Zondra, your mic just went out.
Am I on now? I buy a new mic every like 6 weeks. I'm on it 24 hours a day. But at any rate, when I have a passion for knowledge, like to teach. And I think about my corporate career, and that's what I was doing. And so I was doing corporate training and development. And so when I heard that small voice that said, go do this, build a TV media incubator. And Angel, I think about that all the time, because do you know where I was standing when I told you that? I said, God spoke and said I should do a TV media incubator. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, in my daughter's garage, having a one-on-one with you, Angel. And Angel said, well, then let's build it. Let's get a press release out about it. And really, the press release went out there, and we weren't even ready yet. Sometimes people think they're not ready. You are so ready. It's whether or not you want to be courageously intentional to access your Blue Rose moment. I did, and I created the whole incubator process that leads you through how to get your message out on TV, how to be a TV producer, but more than that, how to monetize your content so that you are actually making money and serving the universe with your unique offering, your unique words of wisdom and encouragement. And so the incubator lasts for a year, but you will produce your shows within the first 5 to 6 months. So your shows will be on TV, and you'll still be learning how to monetize, how to position in media, how to really, become that media magnet. I never thought that I'd be kind of like a little media magnet, and it ended up being that way. So the incubator is awesome, but we also do stuff for small business because we don't want to leave you out. And we don't use the same, guidelines. We don't say 500 people or less is a small business. Our goal is for people that have 10 or less employees is our goal. And we want to level the playing field so that you could be heard, be seen, and grow. Where? On global syndicated TV. Nothing gets better than that. Why shouldn't you be interviewed? Why shouldn't you have a commercial advertisement? Why shouldn't you be on Hulu with a commercial in front of 15 to 16 or maybe even 20,000 people a month? And so that's what we do. And we do it affordably.
Done. Right?
Mic drop.
Who wouldn't want that? And it elevates.
Morning show. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
If we really want, we're out there dreaming big, saying we want to run, these major businesses, right? Major goals, major revenue. And the only way, right? Your revenue is directly tied to your exposure and distribution, and the platforms at Zondra TV, the networks that you have partnered with, give you that type of exposure. Whereas people are out like one person, they're sending one LinkedIn message at a time, right? And let's just do this one little call. Let's have this, onesies. You are not going to build your business if you don't have distribution, if you are not scaling. And that's what Zondra brings to the table for everybody. It is absolutely a level playing field. And Zondra, I know one of the things that you also bring, you are also out there kind of championing for the minority owned business. You're a triple minority owned business. Is that right?
That is exactly right. I'm triple threat.
Triple threat. Triple four, right?
Triple threat.
Right?
Woman, Black, female. Well, actually I am. I'm 4. I'm sorry. I'm 4.
Woman and female are the same.
No, I'm Black. I'm a woman. I'm over 50. Okay, triple threat.
Those were the 3 I was thinking. Those were the
triple
3.
Threat.
Right, there might be another. There might be something.
I'm just a double.
You're a woman and Hispanic, right?
Oh.
But
So
you're kind of getting in that age range too, lady.
Listen, you keep wanting to put me up in the mark. I am not 50. Like last time she was like, Tina, you're getting up there at 50. I was like, I just turned 46.
Come on.
Look,
Listen,
look here. But being over 50 has its benefits.
I'm felt like I just turned 46. And so after like 45, I'm like, oh my gosh. Because that's when I'm like, oh, what is this? What?
Yeah. I did
This
this
happens.
yesterday. I was doing a board meeting. They sent a Google meeting, a Google
Google Hangouts?
Yeah, or something, right? And I get on
back the day Google Hangouts wasn't it?
I get on the camera. I'm like, it's not pretty. There's no filter. It's like
touch up my appearance.
Yeah. Then they're like, okay, wait, no, here's the Zoom link. I'm like, oh, yay.
I say when people tell me we're going to go on StreamYard, I'm like, oh.
Oh,
StreamYard. And they're like, what's the matter? I said, well, on StreamYard, I look horrible.
There's no fancy filters for, to make our skin all smooth. Saw a picture of you and me, Tina, from the boot camp last year. And I'm like, look at, she had this fabulous filter on her phone that made us all look like porcelain dolls. So Zondra, you talked a little bit, you kind of alluded to it, but you now have this iconic story that is being shared across multiple platforms and networks. And you mentioned it a little bit, but it's that Blue Rose moment. And I love how the Blue Rose moment story started. Can you share that with us?
I'd love to, because it is really the thing that is taking me by storm. I didn't expect it to. But I have to tell you, I got invited to speak at a spiritual breakfast for a chamber. Now, this chamber has all these different programs, but they have a spiritual breakfast once a month, and they asked me to speak. And I was sitting at my computer, and I was like, oh, God, what am I going to speak on? It's business, but yet it's got a spiritual component to it. And God spoke to me and said, Blue Rose. That's what he said. He said, Blue Rose. And I said, Blue Rose. And so I started doing the research on Blue Rose. And I wrote this presentation the night before I delivered it. And people went nuts. They went nuts about it. And what the Blue Rose moment is really about, it's that unconventional, thing that occurs in your life. It's the thing that's not common. It's the thing that, like you almost have this in your gut, like, I'm going to do that. No, nobody else is doing that. It's that uncommon thing, right? And they occur periodically throughout your life. But what happens is we pass up our Blue Rose moments and we go like, no, not now. I don't have the money. I'm not made for TV. Oh, I don't look good on TV. Or why am I doing this? Or why am I doing that? And I think about my Blue Rose moment was the day that I said yes to buying my first TV channel. Had I not been courageously intentional to access that Blue Rose moment, I would not be where I am today. So I encourage people, that unconventional thing, the thing that is uncommon, not everybody's doing it, and you're like afraid to do it. That's your Blue Rose moment. Jump into your Blue Rose moment and make a change in your life. You will see yourself begin to soar by accepting that moment.
So this is what the Blue Rose says. It says that blue roses are often used to symbolize mystery or attaining the impossible.
Yes.
And that is what you're doing. You're attaining the impossible.
Attaining the impossible,
yes.
Zondra. It hasn't taken, I mean, it's kind of like when we're raising children, right? The days are long, but the years are short. It really hasn't taken that long for this shift to happen. I mean, this is, when you look at the amount of, the strength of this platform, the strength of what you bring to the table, that's like a 10-year program in the making. You did that in 10 months.
Yeah. I don't know that I did it. God did it. I take no credit. I'm very humble about it because I don't take credit for what has really occurred in less than a year. 12 different, producers. And then I look at what we are looking at for the end of this year. We'll have 25 different shows on the network, people telling their story globally. It's like unreal. It's like, it's supernatural. It's supernatural. That's what it is. It's a supernatural moment.
Zondra, tell us a little bit about your different TV shows that are coming up. How are they? They're like from here to here. Like it's not all the same kind of TV shows. And every time you announce a new one, I'm like, oh my gosh, like you just are a complete rock star because you give us like everything that we need.
Yeah, they're all different. People are like, oh, is it just talk shows? Well, but they have these twists to them, like Dr. Sakisha Hylick and Eric. They're now going to be producers on the network, and they're bringing a relationship, a marriage kind of show to the platform, but they're doing it from a millionaire status. So they're bringing in stars that are millionaires that they know that are going to do. I can't give you the whole element of surprise around this show, but this show is going to have this element of surprise that every time people tune in, they're going to be like, what's going to happen? So we're taking what is a traditional talk show and elevating it to another level. So that's one example. But guess what? We have a guy that's coming on that is going to do a history show. It's all about history, and he's going to be teaching that, and he has a passion for history. And so we're really, really excited about him. His name is Rafi. Y'all see him coming on the Angel Tina Morning Show. We got, people that are taking their books. This is what I'm loving. They're taking their books and they're creating a show around their book. They're teaching on stage, on TV from the book and making the book part of the benefit for being a part of their tribe. There is so many authors and speakers out there. What are y'all waiting on? Get on TV. It's amazing.
She got this little head, like this little side eye.
No,
I'm gonna side eye you, Zondra. And there's so much opportunity, and the incubator teaches, it helps people to kind of get out of their own way and think, well, it doesn't, because we've never done it before, it's hard to picture what is that? How do I monetize that? And you bring all this creativity of different ways they can monetize it, sponsor, feature it, leverage it, memberships. You're really teaching people to create this recurring revenue stream. Like it's a whole new revenue stream for them.
It's several revenue streams. And so like I said, I was kind of late this morning because I was on a discovery call with somebody out of North Carolina, and I'm in Dallas. And I was like, do you understand the revenue potential in streaming TV that we as small business entrepreneurs are just leaving it there? Are you crazy? Let's get in while we can get in. This is like the best thing ever. Like I always say, I ain't selling it. I'm telling you, it's the best thing in the whole wide world. You can do pay-per-view. Imagine holding a conference and putting it on pay-per-view, 90 days later and charging a mere $5 for a 48-hour, view. That is something that can be out there working for you all through the night. It could be something that you market on your website all the time. So there's pay-per-view, there's subscription, there's appearance fees, there's you can have sponsors, you can have commercial advertisers that will pay you to be around your content. What are we talking about here? It is the biggest revenue stream, in the new millennial. Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, I think about a learning management system, right? Nobody knew how to use that, but everybody jumped on it. Why did they jump on it? Because it's residual income. People can download your program in the middle of the night, but now people can watch your content in the middle of the night on TV. Think about that. Get in where you fit in. That's what I say. I don't.
Get in where you fit in.
Yes.
And let me tell you, she helps you. Like if you have a YouTube channel, she tells you get it off of YouTube and put it on TV. Mm-hmm. Get it off of YouTube because whatever you're putting on YouTube, put on TV too, and make that residual income. So, Zondra, you told me one time, you gave me a figure, and you're like, Tina, just imagine if 100 people. What did you say? Like 100 people times whatever. And yeah, I mean, like I was like,
I got my calculator.
So it was like 100 people for like $9.95 a month. Like if you had 100 people watching you at $9.95 a month of you just dropping nuggets and, you know, putting your YouTube stuff on a television and charging, what was that, Angel? What was it?
Well, it's $1,000 if you've got 100 people paying $10
At
a month.
$10. It's $1,000, but that's $1,000 of residual income every month that you don't have to work for.
Yeah, that's an extra 12 grand, right? That's an extra 12 grand. And think about what could you do, right? As a small business owner, we talk about $5,000 to $10,000 is a game changer. All the inventory, all the software, all the upgrades, you know, the equipment that you want, all the coaches you want to hire, all the, like, if you had an extra $1,000, and that's just with 100 people. I've seen everybody's Facebook followers, right? Whole lot more than 100 people following you, right? So 500 people. So there's your extra 5 grand, right? 500 people paying $10 a month for access to you 24/7.
And here's the thing. People ask me, well, do you have a Facebook group that we can join? No. Now, why don't I have a Facebook group? I mean, I don't down groups. I think that they're amazing. And if you want to continue to give away your intellectual knowledge and property for free, that's up to you. But I challenge people to reframe their mindset that your groups on these social platforms should actually become a benefit for them being a part of your tribe. So they subscribe to TV. A benefit becomes all of the work that you're doing in your Facebook, as an example, group. That becomes monetizable for you. And by the way, you're not giving away the most valuable asset, which is you and your knowledge. How we just gonna give our intellectual knowledge and property away? That's why I don't have a Facebook group, because I'm not giving that away. Now I give away a lot. I give away discovery calls. I give away my time. I speak on stages. I give away a lot, but it's not wise. And by the way, we are so conditioned by being on social media, but do you know that they own your content? And in any given day, if they want to take you down, you could do an appeal. I tried that. It happened to me. Somebody posted something with a slip of the finger, got me removed off of Facebook under one of my profiles, and I lost it. And I lost all my information.
All of their stuff, because you can go in Facebook under settings, download everything.
Download it.
Facebook list, download your videos, download your photos, because they are part of it. We go live here on Facebook every day on the Angel and Tina Morning Show, but what you guys don't see is that we have admins who pull it off of Facebook and put it on ZTV Network.
Yeah. I mean, really, that's it. So.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of people get, in social media jail, right? Yeah. Get shut down. They don't even know it. And they do, like you always say, put it in your own house. Like, you can have all of this out there, but make sure you have it in your own house and leverage that for marketing, but bring them home. Right. I talk about get them in your castle, right? Get them home. Well, Zondra, we also have an announcement to make today of a brand new course that is coming out in April. How do we want to set that up?
Tell us about it. All about it.
Oh my God. Do I want to tell you? Oh my goodness. So first of all, sometimes, a delay is not a deny. And so in 2020, Angel and I have been like brainstorming and trying to put it together in our minds, something that we would love to do. And of course, I am the URL snagger. If you look at my GoDaddy account, I probably got every name in the world. But we brainstormed and we were like, wouldn't it be awesome to have people flying into Dallas, experience the studio, and do this whole thing about how to become a magnet in the media, right? And Angel talks about it all the time. I've learned everything I know from her. And so we came up with a name called Magnetize. Isn't that sexy? It's cute. Magnetize.
Magnetize. We were going to launch it. We were getting ready to launch it.
Yes.
A year ago when the world shut down, because we talked about it on the very first Connect Summit. And because we were like, we're going. And then it didn't go. But Magnetize did not go away.
It didn't go away because we're in a virtual world, right? So I was like, I called Angel maybe at the end of last year, the first part of this year, and I was like, look, Magnetize has to get back on the docket. We cannot wait for the world to open up. We're in a virtual society. And I said, I got all these ideas of this virtual program called Magnetize. It'd be a 5-week program. People can then get everything they need, like get the right lighting equipment, get the right microphone that works, be able to know how to, take their content that they're recording and be able to splice it up for themselves so that they can use it on social platform. Give them an interview on TV that's going to be on TV for a year. Give them a reel of that interview that they can use in their Speak profile. I mean, all of these things, you see how I go. I mean, I'm nonstop. And so Angel was like, yes, yes, yes. I love it when she goes, yes, yes, yes.
To put pom-poms on, right? And like cheer her on. I'm like, that's good.
Yes.
Go, Zondra, go.
And I was like, we have to do this because we can't wait for the world to open up. We have to make a way for you all to be able to get every single piece of marketing literature you need to help digitize your footprint. Because right now, I was on Clubhouse earlier this morning, and what were they talking about? Millionaires are talking about you got to have a digital footprint. And I'm like, oh my God, they're speaking my language. Of course, I raised my hand to get on stage, but it was thousands in the room. But at the end of the day, you need a digital footprint. So we're going to provide from A to Z. This is an A and Z production, Angel and Zondra production. We're going to give you the A to Z, everything you need for 2021 to be effective in the media. We're even going to teach you how to put on just a little makeup so that you're not washed out when you're doing your podcast, when you're doing things on virtually, because this is the life that we're living right now, right? And so we want to teach that to you, create that press release and get it out there and distribute it for you and give you an online digital advertisement in the zip code of your choice so that you can grow. Come on. Business doesn't have to stop because the world is trying to put on the brakes.
And it is not stopping.
It's not stopping. We got to keep going.
And so rather than, right, so we shifted and pivoted too. Here we thought we were going to be live and spend the whole weekend in the studios and we were putting all that together. But we know, right, it doesn't stop. So it can be virtual. And we can ship the equipment to you. We can ship the everything that you need, your lighting, your microphone, the cosmetics you need, like ship everything to you and walk you step by step to magnetize, to create this magnetic digital footprint online.
I'm so excited. I mean, I get excited when I think about it because y'all know that I'm a small business, advocate. I believe in small business. It's that solopreneur in a small business. We never, by the time we are able to save up to get X, well, the price point has tripled. And so for me, it's about being able to create what you need and then teach you how to use it so that you can repurpose that content. Why should you have to pay? We have limited budgets. And because our budgets are limited, let's use our money wisely. Learn how to repurpose the content that we're going to create for you in this program called Magnetize. I'm so excited about it. I mean, you're going to have everything you need for the entire year. So one-stop shop, y'all. Don't get better.
Don't get better. It don't get better. I love the A to Z. That was super clever, right? So magnetize.media. Magnetize.media is the website. You can go and check it out. Starts April 29th. It's 5 weeks. It's virtual. So we are not letting the world shut down, stop us from going forward and taking action. And it's 5 weeks, step by step. Everything that you need to know to get equipped for every facet of media. I'm looking at the site. It's so pretty. You guys, you did a great job. You did a great job.
And here's the thing. For those of the people that are like, I don't know if I could be on TV, you're going to be on TV. And you're going to be able to direct your clients to see you on TV. And not only that, we give you a stamp that says you've been featured and approved by Zondra TV Network. And so you're going to have all of that. And Angel, I forgot to tell them. And you're going to have a feature in a magazine. You're going to have everything you need to create that digital footprint so that you could absolutely be heard, be seen, and grow. I'm excited.
Heard, be seen, and grow, which is the tagline. And it's everything. It's, print, digital, online, television, streaming, sizzle, training for how to be on camera, all in one fabulous little package. So magnetize.media, tell your friends, go and check it out. I don't know why, for some reason, it's not coming up on my computer. I tried it on my phone. So just go.
Well, we have a lot of people blowing up Facebook telling they love the production. They love the A to Z. They're so excited that they are blue roses, that they cannot wait for this Magnetize. I cannot wait for it. When I heard about it, I was like, I cannot wait for it.
But it's for those that are taking action right now, taking advantage of, you want to be first to market, right? You want to be in that forerunner and have everybody else kind of couple steps behind you, always being excellent. And that's what Zondra is. Like, she's always a couple steps ahead. She's not just, she doesn't set it and forget it. She doesn't say, okay, well, I have a platform. No, she keeps going out and adding more networks, more producers, more quality, like all of these pieces. And she just keeps leveling up. And because of that, it is snowballing. You see that consistency. You see the snowball that has happened. But I'll tell you what, behind the scenes, like this woman, you know how you see like the duck above the pond, right? All gorgeous and elegant, the swan, like just doing there. But underneath, that girl is paddling.
Yes,
like she's been hustling for her business, for her clients, for small business owners, for minority-owned businesses. She has been just hustling for you. And what you're seeing today is the result of all the hard work that she has paved the way for you to have a platform and you to have distribution. And so now you just have to jump in and say yes. Like, let's go. We do it together.
That's it. And you know what? I mean, of course, everybody's probably like, oh, how much is this program? What is this going to be like? Listen, to get started in this program is $97. Now, listen, if you're not worth $97 to yourself, there is power in investing in you. You have to, because you're the most valuable asset and resource. And if you don't invest in you and your business, you're already left behind. Nobody wants to be left behind. So this program is to help you to posture in the media and to really create that digital footprint. You have to have written documentation. You have to be in magazines. You have to be on TV, and streaming TV is the way to go. Why? Because nobody is looking at linear TV anymore. Do you have a VCR? And I think Dr. Wendy is listening. I asked this the question the other day in a meeting, and she was going, "Ooh, I still got one." And I said, "Okay, some people still have a VCR, but at the end of the day,
that's not how you're watching TV, right?
But it's not how you watch a TV. Nobody is saying
even DVDs are like getting obsolete right now because people are not even buying DVDs. They're just getting it on, in their store, that they can watch things all the time whenever they want to.
I mean, we've seen even movie rentals houses go away. I mean, there's still some red boxes around at Walgreens here and there, but at the end of the day, why do I need that? I'm going to stream it on demand when I want it. You listen, small businesses. I promise you, I'm not selling you. I'm telling you that you have to get into streaming technology, and you got to create a digital footprint. And there is no better way to do that than to connect with both Angel, the A and Z production, because I have the TV, I've got the distribution, and then we have the resources to put you in magazines. We have the resources to write the best press releases in the whole wide world with a guaranteed pickup.
I am in awe of both of you guys. You guys are like rock stars. So we have somebody who said streaming is the new sexy.
Streaming is the new sexy. Do you remember when social media came on, and many business owners are like, I'm not going to have my business on there. I'm not going to have my business featured on social media. Like and so now the same thing with streaming. They're like, I'll just put it over here. I'll just have my group that I do for free. I'll just do now you're starting to see the shift. The tides have shifted, and who is in the forefront, who is leading the way, who has proven results, who already has the distribution, who already has a full network of producers that are already on board and in the incubator. Who else? Nobody else but Zondra TV Network. And Zondra Evans, you have done something really amazing. I was super excited last year when we started talking about Magnetize, everything you need from A to Z, right? Angel Zondra. I thought that was super cute. And the fact that this year it was like, okay, we can't wait for the world. We put it on hold. We put it on hold. We put it on hold. Forget it. We're moving forward, and we can do this virtually. We can, and we will, and we'll ship you all the equipment that you need. We'll provide it all. We'll walk you through it. So it's not even a weekend, right? We're going to take you through week by week so that you don't even have to consume and take up a whole weekend away from your family. You can fit it into your busy business day and take action, right? And when you come out of it, the media assets, the full suite of media assets that you will have, game changer, just absolute game changer.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
In the Angel and Tina Morning Show, you're actually the sponsor of this show, and you have been since day one. And I mean, the amount of exposure that you have given us. I mean, how many? We always say it's over 200,000, but she always goes, well, how many is it now?
It's over 150 million potential viewers. So
we always get that messed up. Angel, I think we need to change our thing. 150 million potential viewers on the Angel and Tina Morning Show.
That is a big whopping number. That is a big whopping number. Holy cow. You don't get that on Facebook. You don't get that on LinkedIn. You know, think about your email list, the size of that, right? Even when you do a Facebook ad, right? If you're doing advertising, you don't get that. The only place you get that is on digital streaming television. That's it. Right. You can't get that on traditional TV, right? Yeah. You can't get that on radio. Mm-hmm. You don't get that you might get that in Times Square, but you only get little blips, right?
And it's like $20,000 to get on Times Square for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, right.
On the NASDAQ,
is that to ring the bell? Is that what it is, Angel?
So we have been researching. I've been reaching out to the NASDAQ. I want Zondra to ring the bell. Yeah. I just think that, one of these days, that's kind of on our bucket list, is to have Zondra ring the NASDAQ bell. And I think, it's coming. You put it out there. They haven't responded to me yet. That's my favorite word in business is yet, right? Yeah. It hasn't happened yet. But it's still coming. It is still coming. Zondra, what else? What else do we want to make sure that we share with everybody today?
So much.
What do you have coming up that we can all look forward to besides the ANZ production?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that's coming. However, you all might have saw that I was selected to be a speaker at the Black CEO Iconic Summit. And so there's business stuff out about that. And there's I don't remember the number. I've forgotten the number, but we're doing a little voting thing, vote for me. So I have a video out there right now, and I'm going to be talking about why streaming matters in front of roughly 40,000 CEOs, business owners, about why your digital footprint really matters, and that you have to, it's not like you could wait. You have to get in streaming now, not because of me, because a lot of people think, just because you're in streaming, you're saying that. No, I'm telling you, the way people are ingesting information is through streaming technology. YouTube is not enough. I know it's good. I got a YouTube channel, but it's not enough. Like, how many people are going to be discovered and then get 1 million, hits on their video? That's at 0.001%. And that's not TV. TV is when I can sit in my living room and literally download a channel and see your content. That's what we're all about. You got to get in where you fit in.
And I love it when people say, I just got done binge watching the Angel and Tina Morning Show. I'm like, what?
That's good. That's good.
I love it.
All right. So do we want to send them to be on ZTV to schedule a discovery call with you?
Well, somebody asked, how do we vote for you?
Okay, I'm gonna put it in. I'll drop it in the link. I gotta go find the number. They gave me the number. You have to, text Zondra something to this number. So I'll put that in there. Y'all see how to vote for me. Yeah, vote for me. Shucks, I should have had that number. But even the people that were doing the recording, they were going like, okay, let me read the number. They said it was 214. I mean, they gave you something so crazy. Why not just have your own call to action? But I will put that information in there. I'll give it to you, Tina. You could drop it in there so that people can vote for me for the Black CEO Iconic Summit. I'm excited that I'm speaking there. But if people want to know more about streaming TV, you can go to beonztv.com and you can schedule a one-on-one discovery call, or you can definitely I guess you should text me. Because we have a call that we do once a month. That's my one to many, where you could just come in for 45 minutes, learn about Zondra TV Network. It's not a sales, it's just learning about streaming and the power of your digital footprint. So if you want to text me at 214-551-0804 and say you'd like an invite to that, I'd be happy to give you an invite to that as well. So, and it's pretty, I wouldn't say it's a private, setting, but we do want to invite people that are seriously reframing their mindset to take, to take advantage of streaming technology. So.
And you are one of the speakers on the Connect Summit series.
Yes.
21, which we are launching next week on Wednesday. The Connect Summit 2021 speaker series starts. We have almost 30 speakers ready for you to give you everything you need to build your business to a 6-figure, a 7-figure, multimedia, like every single thing from A to Z that you need to build your business.
I love it.
It is. We have an entire team of speakers ready to serve you, to pour into you. It happens the last Wednesday of every month. So it happens to be next Wednesday is the first one for 2021, February 24th from 2 to 7 p.m. Eastern time. You can sign up by going to connectvirtualsummit.com or go online to Eventbrite and you will find Connect Virtual Summit. Sign up. The tickets are free. You don't want to miss it. And every single month, a different group of speakers on a specific topic and theme to help you to launch and grow, be visible and grow.
Systems and finances. And let me tell you, the group of speakers this month is unbelievable.
Yes.
We have social media, marketing, media. I mean, everything you need to take your business to the next level. And some things that you even don't know that you need. Like yesterday, we heard somebody say, Angel, who was it? They said that you need a savings account. You need a backup plan or a savings account.
Oh, like a
business.
For your business.
An emergency fund.
An emergency fund. Yeah, for your business. Yeah, for home, you have 3 to 6 months in the bank. You need that for your business as well.
Yes.
And Sheena Marie was talking about, it was amazing. It was just fabulous. You do not want to miss it. We have a whole team of speakers. There are a couple spots left if you want to be a part of the Connect Virtual Speaker team for the year. Yeah. We do have a couple of openings, not too many, but there are a couple. If you're interested, connect with Tina to become a Connect Virtual Speaker or Connect Summit speaker on our Connect Virtual Summits. But connectvirtualsummit.com.
So excited for this Connect Summit. It is amazing. But Zondra is one of our speakers. Zondra, what is a couple of things that they're going to learn when you come on and speak on the summit?
More of what I've talked about today, but really just about how we minimize the power of our written and spoken word, because I think we minimize that and we don't really understand the power of it and what it does for us. So I'll be talking about that on next Wednesday.
I love it. I'm
so can I say one thing? Because I want to say this to y'all, because you know what? You all are like the business first responders. I keep thinking about in 2020, you all led the way You led the way for us as small business entrepreneurs to believe that we can, right? And what you've done is you've even taken it into 2021 to offer people that, platform, various different platforms by which to tell their story and to digitize their message. Because every time there's a Connect Summit, you're digitizing a message. And so I applaud y'all. I'm honored to know you guys and for you all to be my very good friends and mentors and peers. I appreciate y'all.
You know, and it's so funny that when we hear that, we're just like, you know, I think about the time that I called you, Angel, like I was in the Tampa airport going to San Diego for a photo shoot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my speaking engagements are canceling like left and right. I'm like, this stupid thing. I don't know what's going on, but we got to do something. And she was like, we got to do something. I said, we need to do a virtual summit. She's like, yeah, let's do it. And within 3 hours, we launched it and booked it. 28 speakers, 2 days. We decided 2 days was a little bit too much for us, but we decided to do it once a month. And we have had probably over 5,000 people on our Connect Summits over the last year, and it's still going. We kind of up-leveled it this year and decided to bring it into like a speaker series, bring all the speakers a little bit more that they can get out of it, bring all of the people who are coming on the Connect Summit so they can get more out of it. So then that way, if you come to every single Connect Summit this year, by the end of the year, your business is going to be a 6 and 7 figure income business.
I love it.
Because you're going to have everything you need, and it's a free summit. So all you got to do is just, dedicate 5, 6 hours once a month to the summit.
It's awesome.
It is. We're really proud of it. And the feedback and the result or the responses that we get from it. And we're just proud that we've got this team that wants to work together all year long to come together. And how do we elevate? How do we rise up and support each other and just really grow? And Zondra, you've given us an incredible platform for the Angel and Tina morning show. 150 million potential viewers. Like the numbers are out there.
Stop saying 200.
The numbers are out there, right? You can have as much exposure as you want. Yeah. I mean, you get what you order. And so I love the phrase, become obsessed with what you really want.
And you can't have too much exposure. You really can't. If you're getting too much exposure, you need to hire some more people on your team. That means that your business is leveling up, that you are going to the next level. But I heard somebody texted me yesterday and they said, I was just listening to so-and-so on their podcast, and it was a live podcast, and this guy's huge in the network marketing industry. And he was talking about the Angel and Tina morning show. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah. He was like, they were talking how, the Angel and Tina morning show brings on people like you to share your stories, to share your trials to triumph stories. And that's what we do. That's what we do here. And he was like, you need to contact them. They are like one of the most amazing shows. It was the best podcast interview I've ever been on. And I was like, wow. Oh, like, people are talking about us.
Well, maybe
our old show that we were just going to do for 2 weeks, right, Angel?
I thought so. All right, well, go to magnetize.media and sign up today for that 5-week course. Everything you need from A to Z, Magnetize. Go to beonztv.com and schedule your discovery call with Zondra. And then we'll make sure that we post the phone number so that you can vote for her. Zondra's been fabulous, just fabulous having you on the show. Thank you for everything that you are doing.
Thank you.
I am Angel Tussie. I am your media specialist. If you are looking for more exposure, Magnetize, Connect Summit, we do have all of these fabulous platforms. We built an amazing community of people that they're just elevating, and it is time to lift. 2020 was a year of, I think, figuring out who we all wanted to be and what we wanted to do with this. And now we are just ready to soar and ready to fly. And the deck is absolutely stacked in our favor. Grab a complimentary media starter kit at my website, makeyourbigimpact.com. That's makeyourbigimpact.com. And when you go there and sign up, you'll also get more information about magnetize.media. We will be sending that to you as well. Makeyourbigimpact.com.
I'm so excited. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm like in awe. I'm like, oh, I'm listening. I'm in a group of women that are amazing. And that's the kind of tribe that you guys need in your life. So be a part of this group, be a part of Magnetize. I am Tina Torres, your client retention expert, otherwise known as the gratitude specialist. And if you're struggling with attracting the right clients, knowing how to connect to them, or even if you just don't know how to convert them into clients, I have a complimentary guide that I hope you grow your audience organically, online and offline, connect and nurture those relationships authentically, and then take those relationships and turn them into paying clients. You can grab that guide if you text the word connection to 26786. That is the word connection to 26786. You can still get your Beyond Gratitude book on Amazon for only $5. Beyond Gratitude book, help you attract, connect, and convert more prospects. Go to beyondgratitudebook.com. You can grab that, your copy today. We are Angel and Tina on the Angel and Tina Morning Show, sponsored by Zondra TV Network. We go live every weekday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. We are so grateful for you, our audience, for being our loyal fans. We hope we brought a bright start to your day, and we will see you guys tomorrow with Chef Maribel on our cooking segment with on the Angel and Tina Morning Show. So you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye, guys.